Before we dive in, let's set the stage. But this case isn't just about one person's mistakes. It's about public safety, custody battles, and the long shadow of criminal history. Right here, we've got a mother fighting for her credibility in court, but her past charges are looming over her like a storm cloud. DUI, assault of a public servant. These aren't minor slip-ups. And today, the judge makes it absolutely clear his patience is gone. Watch closely, because what happens in this courtroom could mean the difference between freedom and jail time, between custody and losing it all. Do you think she deserves another chance, or has she already run out of them? Let's break this down.
Custody battle going on is a very highly contested one. So it doesn't surprise me that she is reaching out saying this. And then unless there is something else that you have substantiating this, Your Honor, this is just throwing mud. As far as I'm concerned, they're trying to take her son out of state, which is a pretty big deal. And
My only concern is that if, in fact, she is driving, come up, Miss Velma.
And I asked her who's transporting her son. It's her grandmother who.
Here's a key issue: driving. The judge explicitly ordered her not to drive, for good reason. With multiple DWIs, driving isn't just risky. It's potentially deadly, and yet now there are reports she might be behind the wheel again. The defense tries to smooth things over, pointing to her grandmother as the driver. But the judge, he's laser-focused. He knows that one broken rule here isn't just bending the law, it's shattering trust.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. They've also called CPS, which I haven't even had my son, and they're calling CPS and telling them a lot of this is
Just probably with your criminal history.
I understand.
Rightfully. I mean,
I understand.
Put yourselves in the shoes of someone else, right?
Notice how CPS enters the picture. Anytime Child Protective Services gets involved, it shows how deep the concerns run. The defense points out the father has a criminal history too, but here's the difference. It's not about who else has a record. It's about her role as the current custodian. The judge zeroes in on the danger of bringing a child into instability, and he's not sugarcoating it.
Doesn't know anything that I've been going through. My brother killed himself in 2016 in the parking lot of the Harris County Sheriff's Department on Clay Road. I don't know if you heard about it or saw the news article.
I understand that you have issues. I get it.
But what I'm saying is I've never used any of that against them. I've been very amicable with them.
We're having two different conversations. We're having two different, like, what I'm trying to impart to you is that you're talking.
This is one of the most powerful moments in the hearing. The judge launches into a heartfelt but brutal explanation of parenthood. When you're single, it's about you. When you're married, it's about your partner. But when you have a child, nothing else matters. He even describes parenthood as a chain link fence. Once the links break, the entire structure collapses. His message: if you can't even manage yourself, you have no business bringing a baby into chaos. Powerful words, and they hit hard.
Right? It's a chain link fence. And when the link is broken too much, the fence falls apart. When you have a kid, it's not about you. It's not about your significant other. It's only about the baby. Nothing else matters. And that's why two people who cannot get along, who have drug issues, have no business bringing another life because they can't even take care of themselves. And you, with the baggage that you have, while you may be a great person, there's too much drama, too much PTSD for a baby to put into the mix. Because everything that you do will impact the baby one way or the other. I don't care what they've done. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care how many cases. You are the one that has the baby. You need to make the sound decision. I know you don't have the baby, but what I'm telling you, if and you do at some point, my concern here is public safety. I don't care about your baby. I don't care about your grandmother. I don't care about your husband. I don't give a rat's ass about anything about that. But with you, DWI, FSGI, retaliation, DWI, assault of a public servant. That's why I have my eye on you. And when I have someone telling me that you're driving now, repeatedly.
And here comes the hammer. DWI, assault of a public servant, retaliation. The list goes on, and the judge lays it out with surgical precision. He isn't just concerned with her family issues. He's highlighting public safety. He makes one thing crystal clear. If she's caught driving again, he's going to lose it. This isn't courtroom theatrics. It's a direct warning. At this point, do you think the judge is being too harsh? Or is this exactly the accountability she needs?
Tell me, has she done the AANA that she was supposed to do?
Yes, Your Honor. I think because there was no transportation, no driving, and mother works.
Now the focus shifts to proof. The judge asked for a simple sign-in sheet to verify AA attendance, and she doesn't have it. Excuses pour in transportation issues, long work shifts, informal papers. But here's the problem. In court, excuses don't equal evidence. Without proof, the judge is left with nothing but her word. And after her history, her word isn't enough. This is where credibility takes a major hit.
Suggesting since she's early in her treatments that she suggests she go once a day, every day. She wanted her to go today at noon. She told her she was going to be in court. But she also is willing and in agreement to go every day. She likes this person. And so I think this is going to be her new place. She went to one other place as well this weekend on Fry Road, which isn't too far. There was no sign-in sheet. She got somebody to sign this little paper.
This is a schedule. This doesn't tell me that she's attended, though.
Right. I know. Yeah.
Do we have any proof that she's done
One of the
anything?
classes she went to, she got her.
I don't care about that. I told you to bring a sheet of paper signed. Did you do that?
I got one printed out. My mom works on Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 9. So
Do you have anything here today with proof that you've gone to any AA meetings or NA meetings?
you get these chips, and that's my sponsor.
Joaquin, your bond. She goes with you, please. I'm sorry, Joaquin. I've more than enough. I've literally. That's it.
Yeah, and I know one of the places they said because of anonymity, they couldn't give her a copy of just everyone's names on it.
That's not true. It's not true. It's, I mean, I'll give this to you. I don't know.
Hey, Judge,
Yeah.
a question on Vielma. With defense, we reached an agreement of probation.
Finally, a moment of relief. Both sides agree to probation, but before anyone thinks this is a victory, Dirch quickly shuts down that idea. He insists on adding sober court to the conditions, an intensive program designed to keep repeat offenders accountable. The deal is clear freedom now, but if she slips even once, she's going straight back into custody.
Okay.
We just wanted to make sure, because there wouldn't be a bond to revoke at that point. I don't know if we want to keep her in custody, but we reached an agreement today. So that's why I wanted to make
So what, and I'm going to admonish her today,
Okay.
like, I'm going to let her out,
Yeah.
but the exact conditions that I did now will apply. And so if she fails now, I'm going to issue a warrant. And then this time I'm going to keep her in custody until she does everything.
Okay.
So that's it.
Got it. Thank you.
Are you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for helping us out. I know that she's high maintenance. I wanted to be like this for her. I wanted to make it as a miserable experience so that
Here, the judge explains his strategy, making the experience miserable. Sounds cruel, right? But his reasoning is chillingly logical. Sometimes the only way to break destructive patterns is through tough consequences. He admits the defendant is high maintenance, but insists that hardship is the only teacher that sticks. It's a classic example of tough love, courtroom style.
We're pleading now,
Yeah,
but we'll see.
yeah. No,
But thank you, and I'm sorry that you had to go through this with us.
oh, can you go here first? No.
Until she gets into sober court, she will report here to us. She was not going out to the region. She will report to me here, okay? And at the first instance, she stops doing, then we issue the warrant. She goes into custody and waits in there until the TRAS gets done. Of course. If you think that this is the easy way out, you are 100% mistaken. I told you that I was going to make it.
The judge doubles down toy with me and I'll put you in jail. Not for days, but potentially a year or more in a rehab facility inside the jail. This isn't an idle threat. It's a legal promise. He's putting her on notice. One false step and her freedom is gone.
Put you in jail, and now you will be stuck like Chuck because I'm going to put you in a rehab facility in the jail. It's a minimum of 9 months, depending on how well you respond to treatment. And if you don't respond well, you're looking at about 1.5 years in custody. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you're not going to kill yourself. More importantly, anyone else. And if that means keeping you with me, I'm going to do it in a heartbeat. You now stand charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. So what I want to do with you is...
This is the reality check. She's charged with DWI and faces up to 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine. But the judge offers a fork in the road, sober court, with compliance. She could get rewards like help with licenses and reduced community service. Without it, she's looking at escalating punishment. The stakes couldn't be clearer.
In class, you'll be doing victim impact panels. You'll be doing community service. Depending on how well you do with them, they reward you. The rewards are that they will take away your community service and they will help you get a license. In fact, they will pay for you to get a license and a occupational, which is expensive. It's not cheap, but they will reward you with these things to help you pay for these things if you do well with them. That means attending, showing up, and not doing what you say you're going to do when in fact you're not doing it. You have to provide proof. Until we get you into sober court, though, you were with me. And if you try to play this game with me, I will put you in lockup until we get you into sober court. Do you understand? I'm not going to play this game with you. I want proof of what you're supposed to be doing. As part of this agreement, you will be doing a DWI repeat offender education class, 2 victim impact panels, a 4-hour anger management class, a TRAS, no alcohol, no drugs, guardian interlock, and random testing. You will also be doing the AA as well. Do you understand? Ms. Bielma, this is going to go on your record. It's going to be there forever. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail if you ever pick up another DWI. And actually, it's a second. So from now on, if you ever pick up another DWI, you will be facing a 3rd-degree felony to
Here's the long-term kicker. This plea will stay on her record forever. And if she ever picks up another DWI, it automatically becomes a felony with 2 to 10 years in prison. The judge drives home the point. Some people only learn in prison. Will she be one of them? That's the haunting question left hanging in the air.
Time heals all wounds. In 5 years, you're going to forget about this. How do you plead to the offense, man? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. You know, I was telling Ms. Rodriguez here that the idea is to make your experience so miserable that you think twice. I don't know if we're here. Yeah, I don't know if we're there yet. Here with you.
As tears flow, the judge makes her confront reality. Promises mean nothing. Actions are everything. He warns that no matter how many times she cries in court, the real test comes when temptation strikes outside. The plea is entered, the guilty verdict is confirmed, and her journey through sober court begins.
To the offense, man. I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. So I still want her coming here with us.
What a case. We witnessed a defendant's desperate attempt to hold on to freedom, a judge's unflinching stand for public safety, and the brutal truth about addiction and responsibility. At the heart of it all is one lesson. Every choice has consequences, especially when others' lives are at risk. So what do you think? Was the judge too harsh or exactly right? If you found this breakdown as gripping as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.